You can see why we go in at an angle with the blade. We need a longer Sawzall blade. This is a 10-inch, 9-inch. Close. Your wife will tell you that's 13. I can tell you the two best methods for removing shrubs, depending on your circumstances and what you got in the ground around your shrubs. Sawzall or a shovel. In this case, a root slayer shovel. Anybody knows these ligustrums are brutal to remove. For years, we did what Keith Kalfas does, and probably a lot of you guys do. Use a Sawzall like that. But even then, you got to get on your hands and knees and start cutting things and pulling things out. Of course, you have to be careful of irrigation and things like that. And there's a dripper in here that we're having to replace. But I'm going to show you guys how actually hard it does not have to be because of this tool right here. It's called a root slayer. It's got a serrated edge on it. It's actually serrated like a knife. And it's not sharp, but it's, you can see it's beveled over. And it's a root slayer, and it's got a round handle. Watch how easy I can get these out. You're not gonna beat that right there. You're just not. You get a lot of the roots, and of course if you're planting there you can always remove more, but I did all these mature ligustrum probably, I don't know, what do you think it's been? Viburnums in probably 15-20 minutes. We have to go all the way around the house. But okay, so we went over option 1 with the root slayer shovel. Option 2 is if you know that there's really nothing in the ground that you can hurt. You need a longer Sawzall blade. This is a 10-inch, 9-inch. Close. Your wife will tell you that's 13. Or you can tell your wife that's 13. What does he say?
You're on your own for that one.
Yeah. Channel's so small, dude. But look, the what's his name? This will be bloopers. The lawn care nut. Yeah. Every time he says oh yeah, this is about 4 inches. Yeah, you tell your wife that's 10. But about 4. Anyways, we're gonna stick this thing in the ground. We're pretty much gonna go around the root ball, cutting everything, and this thing should come right out. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but this is how you do it. So I'll start here. Holly don't have really too crazy roots. You don't want to go straight down. You kind of want to go in at an angle. So feel around. And then you'll be able to tell when it gets kind of like this, and then see how you pretty much get it the same way it went in the ground. Now you will have some roots over here, but you pretty much got the big ones. Now there's some left over here. I can go over. Just like this, and you pull it out. See, it's that tap. The longer the blade, the better, obviously, but you don't want to go so deep that you might hit some. You can see why we go in at an angle with the blade. If you were to go straight down like this, you'd be missing all this stuff in here. So you go in at an angle and you get it like that. And you can replant that as well. So a quick tip, when you're going in the ground, you got roots that go like this. You don't want to be dragging it like this, because trust me, if you go in and then angle underneath the root and pull, you'll have a lot more success. But those are the two ways to remove shrubs.